Okay. Is it recording for y'all?
Yeah, it says recording.
Yeah, who's working?
I guess I have to share my screen, right? That's not it. There it is. Yeah. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Taking a long time to load.
Yeah. Okay. I think I can just copy this image and put it in the doc. So yeah.
We might want to do this over like Paint, or I can draw it on Notability too, like last time, whichever one you guys prefer. I think Paint will be fine for this one though, because it's just lines, right?
Yeah. We can actually
That'll
use.
probably work.
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah, if we don't have to do the steps for this, right? We just have to make it like the graph.
Yeah. Well, the first
Okay.
one at least is just the graph, so we don't need the steps. Maybe we'll need steps
It says
later.
upload your work, so I don't know about that. Do you want to just like have the end result?
I mean, for the graph, there's not really steps in the way, right? You're just drawing lines, I thought.
Okay.
Because it's just like 0 is connected to 3 and 6. 1 is connected to 2 and 9. 9, is that 9 connected to 5 and 4, or is that 1 connected to 5 and 4?
I'm not really sure.
You had this in the last graphs. Let me see if I can find the notes. It's been a while.
I don't recall it like having. I thought it was just supposed to be. I don't know why there's a linked list pointing to another linked list.
He had like an example of this in, I think, the actual like introduction to graphs material, and then it was like only one example, but he had it in there. Let me see. I forgot how to do it like this.
I don't recall it having multiple linked lists. It was.
It's not adjacent vertices, I don't think.
I'm looking at the graphs notes right now.
There's on page 16 and 17, there's an example.
Oh yeah, so 4 is connected to.
I don't know if it's directed or, oh, it's undirected because of the way he has it set up.
Well, oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess the like actual linked list, like the index doesn't matter. It's just what is actually in the index.
Yeah, and also, I guess the only reason he has it that way is because they're all disjoint sets. Which would make sense. I mean, isn't that like why there are only 2? That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
Or not, sorry, maybe not disjoint sets, but like I think he's like showing they're connected to each other, maybe.
Does it mean like maybe these are meant to be like the values, and then this is like.
Well, if you look at the example on page 17, oh wait, I think those are just costs.
Yeah, I think those are the weights. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is the path. So 0 goes to 1 and it costs 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can actually use JFlap for this, I think. I can do
nice.
Wait, I have a quick question. How do they determine like the weight of the lines?
They're given to us usually.
Yeah, so those. Yeah.
Oh, so we'll never be asked to like find the weight. We'll just be given the weight and maybe asked to find like the least amount of weight to connect everything.
So,
yeah.
Like
there might be like a formula to calculate the weight, but I don't think there's any way for us to determine the weights without some information given to us.
Yeah. I guess mainly, what is it? The main example that you would have to probably like search up the weights is like distance between a city or something. And then you'd actually have to search that up for the weight between the paths.
Do you want me to read out the names of the numbers in the cells to you?
Oh, sure.
It's 0. You got 0, 1, 2, and then it's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's a diamond shape. I don't need to read it out. It's just regular numbers.
Here, let me move this over. 0, there's 2, there's a 3, and there's 4.
And then
5,
yeah, you can narrow it
6,
down.
and then 7.
7.
And I guess I'll make it a bit nicer. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then this is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. And this is 7.
Okay. All right. I can read out the
Okay.
links or whatever. So 0 is directly connected to 3 with a cost of 6.
Oh, that might be like an issue.
We don't need to write the costs on it, right? Or do we?
I think we do, because
I think we
yeah, because he gave us a cost, so I figure because he doesn't
Okay.
need to, because I think on the one before that they didn't have costs.
yeah, but the one before it was a single number. It wasn't 2 numbers in there. So I think we have to do it this way. The next one is connected directly to 2 and 5, and I'll give you the cost when you're entering them.
Okay, so one goes to
2,
how
and
much?
it has a cost of 9.
9.
And then it also goes to 5 with a cost of 4.
Okay.
And then 3 is going to 0 and 5.
Yeah, and then also I guess follow-up question, since the link list is
6.
written in this way, is this undirected, like without any arrows attached to it?
Oh yeah, it is supposed to be no arrows, Jacob.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can change programs because I don't think we can get rid of the arrows. So yeah, if y'all want to do it on something else.
I can do it, but I guess I have to connect to Zoom through this thing, right?
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, does JFOP not allow you to like not have any arrows?
Not that I know of.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, I have to re-download Zoom. Give me a second.
Here. Let me see if I can do that because there's some other problems that looks like where we have to draw stuff.
Okay.
So I can copy this into paint.net. And then okay. Snipping tool. Or actually, let me view it. Let me zoom in.
Jacob, do you have the meeting? Oh, it's 7-9. I have it. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I think it's faster if you're able to do it. So do you want me to stop sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. I think I should. I can't share screen.
Oh yeah, let me enable that. There we go.
Okay, you can see my screen now, I think. Okay, let me make this horizontal so it's easier for you guys to read. Okay, it's a bit laggy, but it'll have to do. So it was just, did it start at 0 or 1? It started
Yeah,
at
it started
0.
at 0. So yeah, and it goes from 0 to 1, 2. Yep.
Okay, so 0 goes to 3
Yeah.
with a cost of 6.
Yep.
And
Then
then
1 goes to 2.
here, I'll use a different color for that so it's easier to spot it.
Okay.
9. And then 1 also goes to 5 with a cost of 4.
Yep. And then 2 goes to 1, but we already did that. Then 2 goes.
We still have to do it both ways if you look at the diagram. Like the example he has.
Do you?
I don't think he does. Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
never mind. I was
Yeah,
looking at
no. I mean,
the wrong
like
one.
it
I
has a
was-
connection both ways because it's undirected, but like you don't have to draw two different arrows for the same thing.
No, yeah, I was just wrong. I was looking at the wrong one. So 2 is already 2 to 1 is already done. 2 to 4 is not done, right?
Yeah, we need to go to 4. 2 goes to 4.
That's just
6.
okay. So 3 goes to 0. We already have that.
Then 3 goes to 5.
3 goes to 5. Oh, sorry. Okay. And then 3 goes to 5 is what?
It's
5.
5.
Okay. 1 second.
Oh yeah, can you write the 5 vertically?
What do you mean?
For the
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah. Thanks. And then 4, it goes to 2, but we already did that. 4 also goes to 6. Yeah, and it has a weight of 6. And then 4 also goes to 7. It has a weight of 9. And then 5 goes to 1, but we already did that. 5 goes to 3, we already did that. Then 5 also goes to 7 with a weight of 4.
So 6 goes to 4, we already did. 6 goes to 7, we
Yep.
did not do.
It has a weight of 4.
And 7 is done.
Yeah, because it goes to 4,
We
5,
did all
and
the
6.
connections.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want me to screenshot this?
Yeah, that works. I can also just do all of them if it's the same type of drawing. I think it's faster if I just do it.
Okay.
I think it is. Or at least question 2 looked like the exact same thing.
It might be like,
Here, let me copy and paste it. Okay.
I guess you can delete the question now, Jacob, on the doc.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep. Do you want to delete it or do you want to like keep it?
Oh, I was just saying to delete it to make it easier for you to format the document, but I'm cool with
Okay.
whatever. I don't care.
Okay, I'll delete it then. Yeah, I guess like we can always go and copy it afterward.
Yeah.
And then,
Does that diagram make sense, right? I
Mhm.
think it does. Okay.
here, let me copy question 2 over. So this time we're given a matrix instead, and I think it's the exact same setup. And I think, yeah, this is undirected because it's mirrored. No, wait, is it mirrored? Yeah, it is mirrored along the diagonal.
I don't see the, oh, there's the question, okay. Oh yeah, it's mirrored, so it's undirected. Okay, and it's 7, 7. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. Dang, I should have copied it earlier when it had just the circles on there.
Is this set up like the same way where, like, for instance, 0 and 1 are connected and the weight is like the number in the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why can't I select? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. 0, 1, 2. Okay.
Yes, same
Zero,
graph.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, the 4 is on the right side of the 3.
Yeah, this is a little out of space, so I got messed up. 4, 5, and then I gotta move this up.
Okay. And then from the matrix, 0 goes to 1 with the weight of 2.
0 goes to 1 with a weight of 2.
Then 0 goes to 3 with the weight of 7. And then 0 goes to 4 with a weight of 8. And then 1 goes to 0, we already did. 1 goes to 2 with a weight of 5. And then 1 goes to 3 with a weight of 5. Then 2 goes to 1, we already did that. Then 2 goes to 6 with a weight of 8. And then 0 goes to 3, but we already did that, did we?
We did. It's right here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, and then 3 goes to 1 with the weight of 5. We did that. 3 goes to 5 with the weight of 5. And then 3 goes to 7 with the weight of 8. And then for 4,
1 second. I need to change this color because it's a couple numbers right next to each other.
okay, yeah, that's good. And then 4 goes to 0, we did that already. Then 4 goes to 7 with the weight of 9.
4 goes to 7 with a weight of 9.
Yep. And then 5 goes to 3, we already did that. And then 5 goes to 7 with the weight of 5. And then 6 goes to 2, we already did that. Then 6 goes to 7 with the weight of 7.
6 goes to 7 with a weight of 7.
And then for 7, it goes to 3, 4, 5, and 6, right?
We have all of those.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, let me just make these connections a little bit closer so it's a little easier to see what's happening. But yeah, you're good to screenshot now.
Okay.
You might want to like leave a comment or something saying the blue doesn't mean anything. It was just there to make it easier to read when they were going over lines.
Yeah, we can do that.
I feel like this should have been in last week's homework and not this one.
Yeah.
Trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can. Yeah, and then the next one is Kruskal's algorithm, which is the one with the table.
Oh shit. I did not like cruise calls. You guys are gonna have to
Oh,
walk
wait,
me
no,
through
that
this.
was Prim. Sorry.
Okay,
Maybe we
Prims
get
I
a
can handle.
chance.
Cruise calls I am not good at.
Maybe we get a chance to walk through them. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, I think he has different material somewhere for it.
Let me know when you put the question up, Jacob.
Yeah. I think it's better to just do this in the Google Docs and then take a picture of the table.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where we're. Oh, okay. There you go.
Is the last question?
This is the last one.
Oh, that's the last question. Okay. Also, I can just draw in the table too, because we have to cross it out, he said, right? Or is that for cruise calls and not prims?
Cross it out. Yeah.
Oh, is this
I mean,
problem 3 the last question?
Yeah, problem 3 is the last question.
Okay. Let me pull up the notes.
I mean, we can
On
just
the
make
video-
separate tables. We can just copy or I don't.
Wait, just as a quick refresher, prims is the one where we find the lowest cost possible by just doing it a bunch of times and then we add all the costs up, right?
Or we know which we start at the start node, then you pick the lowest path, and then you keep repeating.
They give us a start node for this one?
Yeah, it starts at 1.
Okay. All right, I will stop sharing my screen then so you can share your screen.
Okay. Yeah. Screen 1. Okay, and then it's just the table. So
Can you write in there?
the table is an image, so no.
Dang.
So does it just want the final table? Make sure the data table is completed in order to show your work.
I think they just want the final table.
Okay. Well, then this is a 4 by 8 or 9.
I think it's just 4 by 9. It's vertex, known, cost, and path. Oh wait, you can read it. Why am I reading it out to you? It's right there.
What does known represent?
So known is whether or not you've completed it. So everything starts at false, and then at the very end, it should all be true.
Oh, okay.
So this is true, and everything else is false. And then copy and paste. Okay, and so the cost to 1, well, that's -1.
Oh yeah, Jacob, this is the one where he wants us to show the work. Because the costs and the path are changing over time, right? So he wants to see the work.
So
We
do you
can
want
do
like
that.
multiple tables? I can do that.
No, we can just do that by doing strike through. Like we can just strike through the numbers and keep it on there so he can see what's happening.
Is that
Like
how you
just
did it?
I'm pretty sure I can double check with the video right now.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought he just erased them. Or maybe my memory is that bad.
No, I think he might have erased them for the video, but he mentioned that he wants us to show the work so that they can, like, at least he said for the exam, he wants us to show the work so that they can see if we messed up, where we messed up.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we wouldn't really lose anything if we did do it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And then so the cost is all, what is it? So we're starting at 1. There's only 2 costs, I think, or there's 3. You can go to 2, which has a cost of 8. You can go to 3, which has a cost of 6. Then you have 4. No, wait. It goes to 1, 2, 3, and 6. And then 6 has a cost of 5.
Mhm.
Here, I think it's better if this is all in one table. And then, so that means we
It might be easier if you put it side by side, like canvas on the left and the dock on the right, so that you can look at both at the same time.
Okay. I'll try that.
Also the shortcut to strike through is Alt Shift 5, if you
Oh,
want to try that.
nice.
A gross shortcut.
Yeah,
Um,
I would try it first in case Google lied to me.
what was it? Alt S?
Alt Shift 5.
Oh. Alt Shift.
Did I,
Yeah.
was I lied to? Oh,
That
there
was
it is.
right. It worked.
Okay. So we know that this is the correct cost. Should we like bold this or do we still cross it out?
If we're crossing it out, maybe we can just highlight all the crossed out ones later to a different color. As long as we know what's happening, we can format it however we
I
want
mean, if
later.
anything, you can like highlight the correct costs with like the actual highlighter tool.
Mhm.
Okay. So cross everything out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, actually, we can cross it out at the
We
end.
don't know. We don't know if they changed yet, so we should leave it as it is right now, right?
Yeah. And so the path from 1 goes to 5, right? So we go to 5. I think is that how he did it?
I don't think the base node has a path, right?
Okay, yeah, it doesn't. So does that mean 5 goes to 1? 5 goes to 1?
5 goes to 1, yes, I think.
Okay,
But
it's the other way.
let me double check real quick.
Because I remember he had a -1 in that because it was a starting node.
I can't zoom in.
I think it was at the very
Yeah.
end of the example 1.
Yeah, so he put the cost as 0 and then the path is -1 for the starting node.
Okay. And then for 5, we now know it. And so now we need to go from, wait, no, that wasn't it.
No, you go to the next smallest number, I thought, right? Or the next smallest
Yeah,
cost and then
smallest
number.
cost. Yeah, smallest cost and smallest number. So 5 in this case, or as the lowest cost. And so that's node 6.
Hmm.
And so then 6 is the one that becomes true.
Not yet, technically, but yes.
Yeah.
So we do,
Okay.
so 6 is connected to
8 or 5 with the cost of 8. It's also connected to 4 or 2 with the cost of 4.
And
That's,
7 with a cost of 4, I think. Yeah.
So there's 4. Okay, I guess that's fine.
it might be easier to highlight it in red than do strike through.
Um, oh,
That's a bit bright, maybe a different color.
Pick the light one, like in the 3rd row, second from the left.
oh, light red?
Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
wait, 4 shouldn't be highlighted though.
Yeah. Let me, and then run unhighlight 4.
There you go.
Okay.
And so 8, 5, well, we already used this. So we should probably cancel this out, right? 5, because we already used it.
What do you mean
Because
already
that
used?
goes to node 1.
Oh, I mean, that can still change though.
Is it though?
Well, because like later on, if you find like a node that's connected to it, that's like
Oh yeah.
cheaper, then you do that. So
Okay. So I'll uncolor it. Okay. So then the lowest one would be 2.
wait, are we done with 6?
Yeah.
6 is connected to 1.
It's also connected to 7. I don't know if that applies, but
Oh, yeah. It's also connected to 7, but then we choose the lowest number. So these both have the
Yeah.
lowest weights of 4.
We need to build a path column out, Jacob, before we move on.
So yeah. So 2 would go to 6, right?
2 would go to 6.
Because
Two
we're
would go
going
to
to the
6.
lowest number.
Yes. 7 would also have the path of 4 or 6 right now, right? And then we'd change it later.
Do we do that right now? I thought we were just doing the smallest number.
Yeah, but to show the work, we would show that we first found it as from 6 and then we changed it to something else.
Okay. And then now 6 is known, right?
Yes, now it's true.
Because we have a path to it.
And then now we're doing 2.
So 2, we can go to 1 with an 8. So and then we'll highlight this.
I think the starting node always stays 0 because 0 will always be cheaper. So there's no reason to update that one, I think.
Oh yeah. So should I keep this highlighted or no?
you
I
could
guess
probably honestly
no.
do the highlighting at the end because every number except the last one in whatever column is wrong.
Yeah, it would be
Technically.
easier to just do it at the end. So.
Okay.
Just make sure you space it out between all the numbers.
So 2 goes to 4, and that has a cost of 2.
Nice, cheap.
2 goes to 5 at the cost of 9.
That's too expensive, so we wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, and so, but we still update the cost, right? Or no?
I don't think so, because it's more
higher.
expensive, so we would just move on. But also, we forgot the path to 5. It's from where 6. The path for 5 is 6.
Yeah, it has a weight of 8.
Yeah, but the path, the source that we got it from, the column on the right, it's
Okay.
from 6.
Okay. And then what else? So that means 2 becomes path 6, and then the lowest one
Was 4, right?
Yeah. So the path from 4 is to 2. 4 goes to 2. And now we finish 4. 4 goes to 0 with the cost of 2.
Wait, real quick, Jacob. Does 2 to 6 get 2 to 6 doesn't get updated because it's already true. That's my bad.
Yeah, because we already did that. And so 2 is also true. And so 2 goes to 4. Yeah, 2 goes to 4, which is a weight of 2. Or 4 goes to 2 in this case, because we're going the other way. Then the only other path is to 0. And so 0 goes to 4, the cost of 2. And then we need to go to the next one over. So we need to check 7 now, right? Because 0 is true, because we can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then do we also
Wait, is it 7 or is it?
Yeah, because 7 had the lowest cost, right?
Oh, okay.
Or do we want to go to 3?
Yeah, I was wondering if it's like lowest number in terms of order, or if it was lowest cost.
Yeah. Can you check the video again?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the video. Oh, that's the notes. It's like a 4-minute video. Somebody else might want to watch it with me.
Okay. Which video are you on? No, wait.
It's in the
From
playlist,
example
it's
one?
video 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was example 1.
Friends. So don't go back. Update the cost for 0 at 7, update the cost of 2 is 5, update the cost of 3 is 6, and update.
So it's for the cost. You look at which one like hasn't been done yet, or if they've all been done, which one is the lowest, and go from there. So I think that's 7, like we had before.
Let me see. So we were doing 7, right?
We do whichever cost is the lowest.
Okay,
So 7 is connected to,
3, and so
yeah, and that's it.
3, its path. We're gonna change it, or well, I don't think you can loop back to 1, right? Because this is a tree.
Yeah, the only thing we do with 3 is go to 5 because that's still not true, but the path for 3 would be 7.
Okay.
And then, because, oh, wait. Actually, sorry. Yeah, I just noticed the cost is higher. So we don't actually do anything. My bad. I thought that was a 1.
For the cost. Okay.
Yeah, I misread
So
that.
3 is still heading to 1 though.
Yeah.
But there shouldn't be any
Um,
cycles, I believe. So it should
Yeah,
be fine.
so 7 becomes true, and then we go on to the next one with the lowest cost.
And so which one is that?
Well, 3 and 5 are the only ones that are still false.
Okay, so 3.
3 is connected to 5 by 8.
And that's still more expensive, right?
No, it's the same cost, but 3 is the lower number, so we update the path to 3, I believe.
Or I mean for 3, like where it comes from. Like it's
Oh,
still,
yeah, it stays
is
it. It
staying
stays. Yeah,
so this turns to true.
yeah.
And then 5 goes to well in place
It's the same cost, but 3 is a lower number, so I think we pick 3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we've been deleting the values instead of updating it.
Oops. What was the other value?
Well, I mean, we've been kind of doing it for a while, so
Wait, I don't think we actually like overrid on many values. Yeah, 3 and 6 still have the same values, so there's nothing to override, right? In the cost. Unless he wants to put another 8. I guess we could do that.
I guess that doesn't actually do anything though, so it's not worth it.
Okay.
So I guess the only thing we had to highlight was that 1 8. Really?
Yeah, because everything else had like we either compared it to a higher cost and couldn't do anything. Or yeah. Because I don't think we skipped over anything.
Okay. Do you want to run through it one more time really quickly before we turn it in, or we would have to write out a whole different table for that? Never mind, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it's very hard to restart once you've gone somewhere with this one for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll make a note. Highlighted means table, or highlighted value means cost was overridden by a smaller value. You should also probably check to make sure there are no cycles in this graph. So it goes from, what is it? 4
We
or
well we start at 1, and 1 has a path at 3 and 6,
yeah, and then
but 6 is the lower cost, so we go to 6.
well,
Right?
3 goes to 5 and then it's a dead end. Or 5 goes to 6. Wait, what does it go? 1 go to? 1 goes to 6.
I can just draw it out. Let me just draw it out
Yeah.
to make it easier.
Here, you want to stop sharing my screen?
Oh no, I need it so I
Okay.
can look at the table.
Yeah, okay.
So we start at 1, right?
Mhm.
So we're saying 1 is connected to 3 by 6,
Yeah.
and then 1 is also connected to 6 by 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess it doesn't matter which order I do it in. So then I go to 6, or not 6, I go to 3. 3 doesn't use it. 3 isn't used anymore, so 6. 6 is connected to 7 by cost of 4. And then 6 is also connected to 2 by cost of 4. Where do I go from there? 2 is connected to 4 by cost of 4.
2.
Oh, 2. My bad.
Give me- and then 0 is connected to 4 with the cost of 2.
0 is connected to 4 with the cost of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm still not connected to 5.
Okay,
5 is
5
from
goes to
3
3.
by 8.
Yeah, because we should have gone to the lower number, right? I originally had it at 6. But 3 is
Okay,
the lower number.
I can show it. Okay, it's doing the
Can you-
thing. Hold on.
Yeah, can you share the screen?
Yeah. Oh, I would have to like rejoin the Zoom. That's gonna be a whole thing.
Okay, but there's no cycles, right?
I don't think so. Can you guys double check?
Yeah, it's all disjointed. Or I'm not sure if that's the correct word, but it doesn't cycle. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think it looks good.
okay.
Yeah, back to the screen.
Okay. Jacob, before you screenshot and turn in question 1 and 2, you might want to add the comment about the blue thing there.
Okay. So blue line doesn't mean anything special. It's just to make it easier to see the weights. And then same thing for problem 2. And then I should be able to snapshot these. And then,
You didn't get the comment in there.
yeah. Let me save this. So that's gonna be lab. This is lab
11.
11.
That's what you named the document at least.
Yeah, and then Thanksgiving was lab 10. So this is CSC 312 lab 11 Q.
221.
Oh, oops. Q1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the naming doesn't really matter, but since you're typing it out, I figured you cared about it.
Yeah, it's probably better if it has the correct name. And this one is Q2.
Yep.
And then final one is, let me move all this to the same table. And then this one is Q3. And then I'll upload all of this. So let me see. 221. It is projects. Nope, it's not projects. It is labs. Lab 11. And then this one is Q1. Yeah. This one is Q2. And then this one is Q3, which is the table. That should be it. Yeah.
Okay.
Are y'all fine with submitting this?
I mean, I'm down to go over the third question again, just because it's worth half of the grade. And if you
Okay.
guys want to, but I don't really care too much about it if you guys don't want to do it right now.
How much time do we have left?
I think we have like 30 minutes.
It might take us like 5 minutes now that we're not like
Lost.
working it in detail again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can just run it through real quick. 50% is a good bit.
Yeah. That is 1% of our grade, so. Or 0.5% of our grade.
What's number going to be?
Exactly. Does that mean like we make another table and then we do the whole process again, except without deleting values this time?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try doing it by hand. See if I get something different. Maybe you guys should try it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the video real quick to see that we didn't mess anything up.
Sounds good. While you do that, I'll also just do this. I found one error already. For
Yeah.
row 2, before the 6, we should have the 1, which should be highlighted in red, because the old cost was 8. We should have the old path in there too, like on the
Um,
3rd column.
Okay. I'm doing
Wait,
mine in
do we
Excel, so
have
we'll
a-
see how long this takes.
So do you want to cross out 1 from the path? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so
we-
it should have 1 in there, and then it should be crossed out, which
Okay.
makes sense because we have the 8 in there crossed out, so we should have an old path in there crossed out too.
So that's that. So yeah. So we started at 1, it's true, and 0, -1. Then there's 6, 5, and 8. So we choose 6 and make it true. And then we put the cost as 5. Or the cost was 5. And then the path is to 1, or it's from 1. And then, yeah, gotta check the other ones. There's a 4 and an 8. So 5 gets an 8, and 2 gets a 4. And so for 2, we're going to override that previous 8, replace it with the 4, and replace that path with the 1 with the 6.
Update pretty quickly. The 5 as well, that's true, but we go with the lowest number as usual if there's a tie. Now 2's going to start doing some scanning here. And that's going to be vertex 2. Now you also could say, well, 6 had
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we always update the path after each check. Yeah, I think it looks good on my end.
Yeah, I think I'll be good to go in a second here too. And then 2's done now. And 3's what? Connected to 5 by 8, doesn't change. Okay, I think we're good. I think the only mistake we made was not have the highlight for the path.
Okay.
Pretty sure we're good, but we can wait for Jordan too, because I kind of rushed through mine. You're muted, Jordan.
Anyway, I'm slow going because I'm like learning the process as I'm doing this. But I kind of have the same idea. I'm probably like halfway through and I'm getting the same thing that we have so far.
Okay, yeah, we can just wait. We have time.
So let's just check those cycles. 1 goes to 6, then 6 can go to 7, and then 1 also goes to 3, which goes to 5, and then it's not connected to this path, so we don't have any cycles here. So these 3 weights are not used. And then 6 goes to 2, and then 2 goes to 4, and 4 goes to 0. And then we don't use this path, so there's no cycles.
Oh yeah, I got the same thing that y'all did.
Nice. Okay. I guess just new screenshot though, unfortunately.
Okay. That's okay. So save this as problem 3. And then we come over here and we delete this one. And then go into 11, and drop it down here. And then check to make sure. Yep, this is 8 and 1 are both highlighted. And then we still have Q1, which had the 2 blues on 3. Then Q2 did not have the 2 blues on 3.
Mhm.
I think it was 1, but yeah, and then the table is question 3. Are you
I
all
think we're
ready
good
to
to
submit?
submit. Yep.
Okay, I'll submit. And then submit,
Stop the recording, I guess.
and then